And it's Mike right here back again with another video. I'm here to talk about some boxing. We got a big card April 19th in Washington, D.C. at the D.C. Armory. We got Hopkins Shumenov for the main event. We got MIKEMIKE versus Shawn Porter. And we just added Peter Chocolate Quillen versus Lucas Constantine. Now, all three of these big fights, man, belts are on the line. So we have a triple header. Golden Boy Promotions. Richard Schaefer, Oscar De La Hoya is probably going to be there. He's out of rehab. He's back. Like I said, triple header, man. Big card in DC. But one thing I just don't understand why the fight is at the DC Armory. I think MIKEMIKE is a pretty big name, and Hopkins is a big name. He's been fighting for 25 plus years, and I was just kind of confused as to why they put the fight at DC Armory and not at the Verizon Center. I'm just saying. But yeah, tickets, man, $25 that you see right there. Tickets are dirt cheap. I'm surprised at that, but yeah, so we got a big card, man. Hopkins, Shumenov. Shumenov won his last fight, first round knockout against, I don't know the guy's name he fought, but he got a first round knockout. And I like his style of fighting. Shumenov, he likes to measure you with his left hand and drop the right in there. But at times, I don't think he throws enough combinations. And the guy he beat, pretty much, you know what I'm saying, nobody never heard of him. He was a no-name. And, the guy he beat didn't have defense and basically didn't have enough defense and wasn't throwing enough punches. So when they get in exchange, the guy he fought would throw like one shot and Shumenov would throw like 2 or 3, and then the guy drops to the canvas. But anyway, man, I just think Bernard's going to beat him because he has obviously he don't have enough experience. Obviously, he only has 15 fights in. He's 14, won with 9 knockouts. So obviously, I think Bernard is going to win because of the experience and Shumenov. His style, I like his style of fighting with the hand down and measure you with the jab and drop the right hand in. But I just don't think he throws enough punches and don't have the experience. So I think Bernard wins that fight. And Shawn Porter, MIKEMIKE, Porter's the champion. He beat Devin Alexander in his last fight to win the WBA belt. MIKEMIKE is going to give him a chance to get back into the winner's circle and to get a belt that he lost from Adrian Broner. So the belt he lost from Adrian Broner, that belt is now being tossed around. Broner lost to Maidana, and then Maidana's probably going to lose it to Floyd Mayweather in May. So this will give MIKEMIKE a chance to get a belt. Shawn Porter's undefeated. He's like 23 or 24-0. And that's going to be a good matchup, man. MIKEMIKE has speed. He's pretty smart. And he's not a stand-up straight fighter. So it's going to be an interesting fight to see, who gets hit first. And it's just going to be a great fight, man. So I'm looking forward to going to this fight April 19th. And we just added Peter Kid Chocolate Quillen versus Lucas Constantine. And that's all. Like I said, all belts are on the line, man. I know a lot of people probably don't know about Lucas Constantine. I don't know a lot about this guy either, but I know, he's 35. He has like 50 wins, like 4 losses and 23 knockouts. And he's from the Czech Republic. And a lot of people don't know about him, but he has 50 wins, so I guess he has the experience. But when I looked at some of his fights, I was like, the way he fights, I don't think he can beat Quillen. Even though he has a lot of fights under his belt, it's just his fighting style, I think, will be tailor-made for Peter Quillen. He's kind of a come-forward, stand-up, straight fighter, and he bleeds easy, and he's kind of flat-footed. So even though he has 50 wins, I see Peter Kid Chocolate Quillen beating him. Probably on cuts, to be honest with you. Peter Quillen, he's 30-0 with 22 knockouts. And most of his knockouts came from guys getting cut. Peter Quillen necessarily don't have the knockout power to, knock guys down and knock him out. I just think he fights guys that get cut easy, like Rosado. Rosado started to come on to Peter Quillen. And then Quillen hits him with the right hand. And a big gash comes over his eye. And then the fight is stopped. So I think he fights guys that get cut easy. And I think that's what's going to happen in this fight. I see him, hitting this guy with a lot of shots. And this guy getting a cut over his eye. And the ref looks at him and stops it. And Peter Quillen improves to 31-0 with 23 knockouts. So a lot of people might look at Peter Quillen as a big puncher. He's not a big puncher in my opinion. I just think he fights guys that get cut easy. But, man, we got a big card in DC, man. April 19th. You wouldn't want to miss it. Hit me up with any questions, comments, and holler at me. I'm out, alright? Peace.